Hey guys! So my first term for LPN school just ended. I was taking Dosage Calculations and A&P 1. I passed Dosage Calc with a B, and I'm still currently waiting on my anatomy grade, but I'm sure it's an A. I was pretty nervous about Dosage Calc just because I've never been a very good math student. I had to take algebra in high school a couple times, and I also went to summer school a lot for math. I've just never grasped the concept of certain things I was learning. Dosage Calc actually wasn't very intimidating at all. It was a lot of simple formulas, and as long as you have the basics down of adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing fractions, you're good. We learned, I think it was 4 main formulas: dose over hand times volume, drop factor divided by minutes times volume, and total volume over total time. And we learned that there's big T, little t, and OZ. Little t is 5 ounces, big T is 15, and 30 is an ounce. Yeah, in milliliters, of course. But that's pretty much the basics, and then we just kept practicing and practicing and practicing all kinds of different dosage questions. As far as A&P 1 goes, it was pretty much just a review for me because I took basic human biology at my community college. We learned a lot of main systems like the central nervous system, all the brain functions, you know, the muscular system, the reproductive system, and just kind of went over it. A&P 2, I'm going to have the same instructor, thankfully. She's a really good teacher. I don't really know if it's going to get more intense, if we're going to start learning like all the bones in the body and all the muscles and that stuff, but I've always done well with A&P, any kind of biology, any kind of science, because I think science is pretty interesting. And this next term I'll be taking A&P 2 and Foundations of Nursing. I received my scrubs sometime last week. We get 2 sets and we have to wear them from here on out. I also have to start working on my checklist for all of my teeters and my vaccines and everything for clinical, because we start clinical I think in April. That's probably my boyfriend. But yeah, so first term is over and I passed. I'm so excited. Math really scared me, but it's really not that bad. If I can pass it, anyone can pass it, because I was the worst math student ever. But I'm very excited. Foundations of Nursing, we got a little PPE packet, and for those of you who don't know what that is, that's personal protective equipment. That's for people in like isolation because of a certain virus or disease or anything they have that can spread airborne. We got a little packet, you know, with the gown and the cap and the mask and the gloves, and a couple of people in my class aren't in the healthcare field at all yet. They're waitresses or they're working, you know, a desk job. So they're like, what would this be for? And I'm like telling them like, well, I'm a CNA and I've had to wear it before because so-and-so had this, like C. diff or something like that. And they're just like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty scary when you go into an isolation room. You never know. But hands down, I'm excited. First term's over. I'm looking forward to the future. I only have like 13 months left of school, because the program's only 14 months and my first month is knocked out. This next week is going to be really busy because I have school Monday through Saturday. I'm also working full-time, so my schedule is pretty packed. But after that, my schedule will pretty much be going to school Monday through Thursday. I'll be off on Friday evening, and then Saturday classes for the month of March. I haven't looked at April schedule yet because I don't even want to look at it and make my job angry because they have to change my schedule around. They're already mad I can't work on weekends because of school, and I start clinical and that's on Saturday, Sunday, so they're just gonna have to deal with it. You know, they should be proud that I'm trying to better myself. But I'm gonna try and make a video at the end of each term. Each term is generally 4 weeks. It's like a month. So at the end of every month, I'm gonna try and make a video telling you guys if I pass or fail and what classes I was taking. So if you have any questions or comments, as always, feel free to leave them, and hopefully I'll see you guys at the end of March.